Good morning. My name is Daniel Pacheco. I am Colombian and a student at Georgetown. Mr. Kerlikowske, I come here on behalf of 52,000 Americans who have signed the Just Say Now campaign and more than 28,000 Mexicans who have died because of the drug violence to ask you to legalize marijuana. My question, and I do agree with the panel, that one of the most difficult problems towards breaking through drugs and the negative causes that they have is denying the fact that they are a problem. My question is regarding President Calderon and President Santos of Colombia's statement, saying that drug legalization and marijuana legalization here in the US would be highly helpful for us in the South to fight criminal organizations. Why do you deny that this is an option? Thank you.
There's so many reasons that the administration is certainly opposed to legalization. But let me just concentrate on the issue involving Mexico or going back to the history in Colombia. Clearly, the cartels that are operating within Mexico right now are criminal enterprises. There's no one with any vast experience at all in law enforcement, prosecution, and criminal justice that believes that any of those organizations are going to be transformed if even a small amount of their revenue is taken out. For instance, legalizing marijuana. They're involved in extortion and arson and kidnapping and human trafficking and selling protection and on and on. I don't think that if they lose a small part of their revenue from legalizing marijuana, that they're going to go to work for Coca-Cola or Microsoft. They're not going to change. And so this is the fight that President Calderon has, as to who is going to run that country and who is going to, whose hands it will rest in. It's democratically elected people and officials and governmental officials or cartels that are just so engaged in these criminal enterprises. And I admire him and I admire his administration as so many of us do. I think if we look at Colombia and Plan Colombia, I think we can clearly see successes in reductions in violence and improvements in safety and security within Colombia. And I'm very hopeful that President Calderon's steadfast opposition to organized criminals and the horrific acts that they are committing will result in improved safety and security in that country, our neighbor.
Respectfully, I do feel that you're downplaying the influence of marijuana in the drug cartels. We have statistics that say that about 70% of the profit of drug cartels comes from marijuana. And when there are thousands of victims pouring out of Mexico and Colombia, I would have to mention the recent death of at least 30 policemen during this month. It seems that downplaying the influence that drugs have on illegal organizations is, disrespectful for the victims of the war on drugs.
The number that has been often cited in the press, 58% to 60% of cartel revenues, was introduced by ONDCP in 2006. Unfortunately, the history is that it was based upon 1997 information. Everyone that recognizes these cartels clearly understands that their revenues and things have changed a lot since 1997. There are different drugs, they are involved in different criminal enterprises. So people that continue, and we really reject trying to continue to use a number that is now 13 or 14 years old, about how much money comes from the marijuana. So it could be, and we strongly believe it would be significantly less than whatever was cited from 14 years ago.
Excuse me, may I approach you?
No. Thank you for the comments. Next question.
Good morning. My name is Greg Harrison. I'm with the